programang magbibigay daan upang talakayin ang mga isyong may kinalaman sa ating karapatan bilang mga Pinoy sa Britanya. Kwentong nagpapalakas ng loob at bubuhay ng bawat pangarap upang ang tagumpay ay makamtan tungo sa magandang kinabukasan.
Mga balita at kwentong kapupulutan ng aral na magsisilbing gabay para sa ating mga kababayan. Legal na usapin, hihimayin upang lubos na munawaan, tamang gabay maaring mailaan.
Balitang walang kikilingan, bawat isa magkakaroon ng boses sa dapat pakinggan, mga isyong dapat masolusyonan. Mga usaping pilit iniiwasang pag-usapan at harapin, sisikapin naming abutin sa ngalan ng katotohanan, pagkakaisa at kapayapaan.
Mga kwentuhang pakikipagkapwa-tao, pagtutulungan at pagkakaisa bilang mga Pinoy sa iba't ibang bahagi ng Britanya, bayanihan at kumustahang magbibigay inspirasyon sa ating mga kababayan.
Ganda ng buong Britanya ang hatid namin sa inyo. Pasyalang kagigiliwan, kwentong simple, pero kapupulutan ng aral. Biyahe, lakwatsa, at kwentuhan, tiyak mag-e-enjoy kayo.
Iba't ibang kwento ng buhay, nais naming isalaysay na aral ng buhay ang tangi naming inaasam.
Sa bawat larangan, angat kakabayan, talino at galing ng Pinoy, hinangaan at may magpangalaki sa buong Britanya.
Mula sa salaysay ng bawat buhay, kwentong palasyo patungong paraiso, hatid namin ang saya, inspirasyon at galak sa lahat ng Pinoy sa buong Britanya.
Galing ng Pinoy sa mangdako ng mundo, nag-iwan ng marka sa larangan ng industriya.
Mula sa Pinoy, para sa Pinoy, sa Britanya.
Ako si Amy Baliao.
Babo Gamboa.
Carol Panday.
Rafa.
Susan Pelais Robinson.
To ang Britanya ngayon, laban lang! Hapon Britanya, magandang gabi Pilipinas, umaga, hapon, gabi sa amang bahagi ng mundo. Samahan niyo kami as we celebrate Pride and Victories as we end the first bare month of the year. Committed o committed? Kaya abangan ninyo ang Points of View with Adel, live from Canada with her special guest, Ronald, Sipat and Edwin Dela Cruz.
We are very proud of our frontliners. We will give you how the nurses in Ipswich celebrate their 20th anniversary. Celebrating with them, the Mayor of Ipswich, Councillor Elizabeth Hughes, we are also privileged and proud for recognizing the presence of Britanya Ngayon and giving us the Certificate of Appreciation.
Halalan 2022. Are we ready? Are you? First things first. Have you registered? Good if you are. If not, let's do it. Let's find out more because Vice Consul Stacy Garcia will be with us today. Stay tuned.
Full of faith and inspiration as Bicol United UK, together with Filipino communities across London, celebrated the feast of Our Lady of Penafrancia. Sa kwento ko, abangan nyo later.
At syempre, mahalimuyak ang bango, naging makulay ang mundo. Blooming ang lahat, hindi lang kami, pati ang Belgravia. So Belgravia in Bloom, may nanalo. Kayo samahan niyo ako, mga vloggers, and let's witness the beauty and grandeur of Belgravia.
Ako si Amy Baliao.
Babo Gamboa.
Carol Panday.
Rafa.
Susan Pelais Robinson.
Ito ang Britanya ngayon, laban lang! Hello! Ayan. O sige nga, ano muna? Galaw. Ano ba? Okay. How are you, Babo?
Okay, mga beauties and...
Oo, parang sabi nga nila, kagalang-galang tayo ngayon.
Hindi ka beauty.
Sandali lang, hinga-hinga muna. O sige na,
Anong peg ko?
Anong peg mo dyan?
Syempre, dahil autumn na, kaya green ang kulay ko ngayon.
Okay.
Ang ganda-ganda nga ng green,
Ang
ano?
green. O, ito naman anong drama nito?
Ay, Christmas na.
dahil Bear Month tayo, di ba? Malapit na ang Christmas. Pero ito, ano...
Oh, grabe.
Pearl of the ano yan?
Pearl of the Orient.
Pearl of the Orient.
Ay,
from
sandali po
Palawan.
mga kapatid.
Yes.
Bago lahat, magpasalamat muna tayo sa may-ari ng bahay.
Oo.
Hindi bahay, palasyo. I'm sorry.
Palasyo.
Correction.
The mansion
Malaki.
of Mr.
Nasaan
and
ba tayo
Mrs.
ngayon? Parang
Romy
kakaiba.
Ramos.
Nasaan tayo ngayon?
Nasa Walthamstow tayo, pero nasa mansion daw tayo.
Yes, exactly.
Mr.
Exactly.
Romy and Lynn Ramos, maraming salamat po.
Of
Milagrosa.
Milagrosa.
Ayun, anong drama ng isa doon?
Ayun, nagmimilagro na. Kasi mamaya, Penafrancia, no?
Oo, syempre. Laging nagmimilagro ang mahal na birhen para
Okay.
sa ating lahat.
O sige, usaping milagro. Eto naman, kasi dahil 20 years na sila sa UK, di ba? The travel to the UK as young nurses with dreams and aspiration 20 years ago. The Ipswich Filipino nurses as they celebrate their 20 years. Let's welcome Amy Balyao for her Amy's Corner.
"20 years ago, these young, vibrant, and dynamic nurses flew from the Philippines to start and make their own destiny abroad. A choice that carried on until now because of economic reasons. They planted their seeds of life, made their living, and became part of the strong community of Filipino nurses in the United Kingdom.
I cannot tell you how much contribution they've made for us. They've given up their careers, 20 years, they've come as young nurses from the Philippines, retrained, requalified, and they're still here. And we saw tonight that one or two have done very well, not just registered nurses, but we also saw we have a couple of sisters here as well, who've obviously had a good career in the NHS. And what they've given us, how can you repay that? So we really, really welcome them here and celebrate tonight 20 years. It's incredible. And to see photographs tonight they shared of their families growing up here and getting education and staying here and committing to the UK was fantastic. Really, really good to see. So the message is very welcome here, and I look forward to 30 years celebration.
They waited for this day to come together as nurses, their husbands and wives, and reminisce those days when they first landed in Ipswich 20 years ago. Their preparations to celebrate intimately at the Mutu Holstead Hotel in Ipswich made a mark of their legacy for their town as they served the biggest hospital, the Ipswich Hospital. The event recognized the unsung heroes, evoking a resounding applause from everyone present.
But we prepared the hall and this event with joy. Kahapon po, nag-prepare po kami na kumuha ng mga pangpagbigay sa mga colleagues namin as blessing. Para lang, talagang nagagalak lang po talaga kami na we survived this for 20 years. Dito sa Ipswich, nagkaroon na po kami ng pamilya, nagkaroon na po kami ng mga anak, nagsi-graduate na po yung mga ibang mga anak namin, at kasama din po namin yung mga iba may mga anak na mga nurses. So, we just prepared this for fun, for laughter, and talagang prepare po ito namin with joy.
The smile, the laughter, and merriment are testaments to their joy and successes. Their strong faith in God strengthened their relationship as families, a factor that enabled them to remain loyal and faithful to each other.
Big smiles that we can see from each and every one of us tonight define the celebration. It's been a grateful celebration, showing us the blessings that we have received over the 20 years. celebrating our 20 years of continuous NHS service, bringing the Filipino tradition, showing the Filipino culture, and the passion, the care.
Their efforts and commitment is something that even the local government unit of Ipswich Town recognize as a great contribution to the town, whom they embrace as their own as part of the wider British community. The easing of lockdown paved way for this celebration, looking back at the year of one of the most challenging situations in the world, the pandemic. These nurses have been the strength of the National Health Service.
That we're here tonight, and they all work at Ipswich Hospital, and Ipswich Hospital has run very smoothly during COVID. It's been very busy. There's been 3 very bad waves of COVID like there has everywhere else in the country, and I think one of the nurses was saying to me tonight that the 3rd wave was particularly difficult because they were all exhausted and tired, but they kept going and they're still saving lives. And we still have people coming into hospital. I think last week 55 people were in Ipswich Hospital with COVID, and sadly 4 people died last week. So we are still having fatalities and people are still becoming seriously ill, but they're recovering. And I don't think we could do that without the dedication of nurses such as our Filipino nurses here in Ipswich. I really, really appreciate it. Very proud of them.
The organizers are enthusiastic to make sure that this kind of activities will strengthen their camaraderie, as Filipino-British are a great contributor to the NHS. They are looking forward to more years to celebrate, to their silver anniversary.
Yeah, we are looking forward to have the silver anniversary, the 25 years, because it is not a joke for us to be here for 20 years and stay here on 20 years. We're having our families in here. So we are looking forward to have a 25 years, and it will be more, probably, I pray, wala na siyang pandemic, so we will have more nice gathering and more people that we can invite. And all I can say to all my co-nurses is just continue to fight that we are fighting for. The profession that we love and what we believe in is just continue to do it. It's a vocational, it's a passion. So looking after with the patients is not a joke as well. But it's sad, it's very sad as well, because we ourselves, we cannot go home to see our family to look after them, especially this kind of pandemic. But all what we can do is only pray with them, pray for us.
Their preparation give us a snapshot of their journey as nurses, growing families and being heroes. 20 years of their continuous service, coupled with their passion and dedication to save lives, were heroic acts that everyone agrees will always be recognized. We are still in the challenging times, and even the mayor appeals to those who are still unvaccinated.
I think one of the problems is that a lot of people are still not vaccinated, particularly younger people. And I would like to take this opportunity to say that anybody who isn't vaccinated, young adult, older adult, please get vaccinated, because this virus will continue to circulate, it will continue to mutate into different variants, and to look after everybody, particularly younger children and older people, we must be vaccinated. We must follow government guidelines on keeping clean, a little social distancing, and being aware that infection is out there, and keep testing. That's the other thing. Keep well, eat well, and look after yourself.
The Ipswich Filipino nurses celebrating 20 years are indeed the pride of our country. Long live to our heroes who made it and will continue to exist as their duty calls for it. For Britain Today, Amy Balyao, Ipswich, Suffolk.
Okay, wonderful Ipswich talaga. Thank you very much, Amy Balyao.
Maraming
At sa mga
salamat din sa iyo, Miss
Filipino
Carol.
nurses from Ipswich.
Oo.
Okay.
O tuloy-tuloy tayo kasi ayun na, may nagmimilagro doon sa gilid. 2 linggong inabangan ni Rafa ang selebrasyon ng Bicol United UK sa pagdiriwang ng kapiyastahan ng Penafrancia. Kaya alamin natin sa mga kwento ni Rafa.
Taon-taon, ipinagdiriwang ng mga Bicolano sa London ang kapistahan ng Our Lady of Penafrancia. Laging puno ang simbahan sa kanilang mga pamisa, kaya naman lalong lumaki ang kanilang organisasyon at lalong lumalim ang pananampalataya sa mahal na ina. Pinangunahan ng Bicol United UK, masasabing isa sa pinakamatagal at pinakamalaking Filipino organization sa United Kingdom. Isa lamang sa maraming proyekto ng Bicol United UK ang pagdiriwang sa araw ng kapistahan ng Penafrancia. 36 na taon na nung magsimula ang Bicol Association UK na ngayon tinatawag ng Bicol United UK. Ano man ang pangangailangan ng bayan na nasasakupan ng Bicol, may laging dagli ang tulong ang grupo sa mga nangangailangan.
We managed to help them through sponsored walk, which was done by me and my wife Marvel. We represented Bicol United UK, and Extra Care Esquinstead is our Filipino group of nurses there. So we managed to raise at least 1,000 pounds and managed to help our kababayan in Birac, Catanduanes, and also in Albay. So we managed to donate some relief goods for the typhoon victims. And aside from that, we continue to monitor our members who are, who may be infected with the virus, and we try to help them as much as possible. With the hardworking Vice President of Bicol United UK, our very own the champion in public service, Miss Adelina Dueñas.
At dahil pandemya noong 2020, tigil muna ang ibang aktibidades tulad ng taunang Fluvial Festival na dinaraos sa River Thames. Hindi man naganap ang Fluvial, virtual celebration ang naging alternatibo noong nakaraang taon. Sa pagbubukas ng UK sa halos isang taong lockdown, balik sa mga dating nakagawian, maliban na nga lang sa Fluvial Procession. Ipinagdiriwang ang kapistahan ng Our Lady of Penafrancia tuwing 3 linggo ng buwan ng Setyembre. Sinisimula ng nobina na magtatapos sa isang misa na ginanap noong September 12 at susundan ng isang malakihang misang pasasalamat na matataon sa linggo ng kapistahan noong September 19 na ginanap sa Our Lady of Mount Carmel and Simon of Stock Parish, High Street, Kensington, London. Suportado ang pagdiriwang ng Embahada ng Pilipinas sa London. Noong September 12, panauhing pangdangal ang Consul General na si Arlene Macaisa Gonzales, kabilang ang Labor Attaché na si Amorpina Reyes. Sa misang pasasalamat, bilang pagdiriwang sa kapistahan, noong September 19, ipinahayag ni Ambassador Antonio Lagdameo ang kanyang kagalakan sa patuloy na pagsusumikap ng Bicol United UK sa pamumuno ni Presidente Councilor Danny Favor at Vice President Adelina Dueñas na nagiging daan upang lalong mapatatag ang pananampalataya ng mga Pilipino. Ayon pa kay Ambassador, nagiging daan din ang okasyon upang magkaisa ang iba't ibang organisasyon sa London. Nakikiisa ang European Network of Filipino Diaspora UK sa liderato ni Ronald Sipat, Batangas Association UK, Caviteños UK, Aguman Kapampangan UK, Knights and Ladies of Rizal, Grupong Bicolnon from Birmingham, World Remit at mga kasama sa media. Patuloy ang pagsisilbi ng Bicol United UK sa mga miyembro at kababayan natin sa Pilipinas. Kaya naman, panawagan din ng presidente nila na si Councilor Danny Favor ang suporta ng lahat, lalong-lalo na sa mga miyembro ng organisasyon.
My message to our fellow kababayan, especially Bicolanos, on behalf of the officers and members of the Bicol United UK, that we will continue to do this celebration, and I hope our faith and our devotion to Mama Mary will continue to linger in our heart from this generation and beyond. And I hope this will continue to bind us together as one big family, as being Bicolanos, And we'll continue what we are doing to support those who are in need, especially in times of natural calamities at home. Not only here in in England to help those who are in need, but also in the Philippines, our beloved Philippines, especially Bicol region.
Sa patuloy na paglilingkod ng Bicol United UK, suporta ng mga miyembro at dating presidente na si Julius Maristela, patuloy na arangkada ang grupo sa ngalan ng paglilingkod at pagtulong sa kapwa. Gabay ng kanilang debosyon sa mahal na ina, ang mga Oragon tuloy lang ang laban. Para sa Britanya Ngayon, Rafa, London.
Okay, so there you are. Rafa, congratulations sa napakagandang report. And of course, congratulations Bicol United UK. And of course, the officers of their officers, Councilor Danny Fabor, and our very own, the Vice President, Adelina Dueñas. So, ma'am and sir, congratulations sa napakagandang news report ni Rafa. And of course, the program. And today, Britanya Ngayon will have a theme on triumphs and success. That's why we just saw it, but fitting that our subject today is the epitome of what you call success of Filipina in the UK. She had been in the Foreign Service, and now she's sitting as the third secretary, vice consul of the Philippine Embassy in London. We have with us a very successful journey, if you like, having been awarded as summa cum laude from Silliman University in Negros Occidental. And of course, not only that, she was also awarded as one of the most outstanding, 10 outstanding students of the Philippines in 2009. And also, she's rewarded as Jose Rizal Model Students of the Philippines in 2008. So we have no other than our very own and the Vice Consul of the Philippine Embassy, Ma'am Vice Consul Stacy Danica Alcantara Garcia. Ma'am, good afternoon po.
Magandang hapon, Babo, at isang magandang Sabado sa lahat ng ating viewers around the world.
So there you are. Sabi nga natin, our theme for today is about success and triumph. Now, one question, I'm very brief.
Sige.
What is this journey all about? What inspired you perhaps in achieving all this? Summa cum laude is no joke. Alam na po natin yan. It's a feat that's really very hard. And coming from Silliman University. By the way, my mom also came from Silliman University.
Oh, wow.
That was a long time ago, once upon a time. It's a very good university, and we were very proud of the university. But nevertheless, in your part, you achieved it in a way that is very colorful. So how is this journey, ma'am, going to be until you became now a vice consul of a Philippine Embassy in London?
I think it's really a very meaningful journey now, if you must. Personally, I really believe in doing the things that you love the most. So, specific to myself, talagang na-enjoy ko yung journalism, storytelling, telling other stories, championing the excellence of others. So, I think that when you enjoy doing something, naturally, nag-excel ka doon. And that energy is really contagious. So, you also celebrate it with other people.
Okay. But of course, saying about victories and success, we cannot help but ask, what will be the adversity? Having been numbered, if I have to trail all the success you have, hindi man tatapos eh. But what will be the adversity to achieve all this success? Have you had any?
Yes, marami po talaga, Babo, no? Maraming challenges along the way.
Okay.
Kasi you cannot please everyone. And of course, you don't have the monopoly of excellence and expertise. So I guess one of the biggest challenges is to keep going and to keep doing what you think is right, what you think is purposeful and meaningful, despite yung mga sinasabi ng mga tao. It could be family, friends, the community. I'll have to admit, when I chose yung mass communication, it wasn't a very popular choice among the people I know, among the people who surrounded me. Kasi gusto nila for me to take up accountancy or any course related to finance. Na alam ko naman, it wasn't really my expertise. So I really pushed for doing journalism. And I'm happy I made that choice.
Okay. But anyway, ma'am, this is, and how we'll shoot up the first topic for today. And I think this is the only topic, and it's going to be a very important topic for most Filipinos, the world over. I'm not only saying the Philippines. Itong Halalan 2022, presidential and national elections. Alam na po natin yan. So how are we preparing so far? Because we know for the fact na this had been a struggling issue from the past, and I think it's still going to be an issue up to now, lalo na sa Philippine Embassy dito sa London, and in the UK for that matter. So how are we preparing for this?
Okay, so
Sige po, ma'am.
so ngayon po, at this point, patuloy po ang overseas voter registration. Overseas voter registration, it started worldwide noong 16 December 2019. So again, it started 16 December 2019 and it will end ngayong 30 September 2021. That's already next week. So that's the end of the month.
So I guess it just have to be, there should be a campaign for that. Nobody must be aware of at this time that there's a deadline actually. So to all to kababayans, maybe you can make an appeal.
Yes, so paulit-ulit din namin, since voter registration opened, we have been working together with our colleagues sa COMELEC and really trying to inform particularly yung kababayans natin dito through social media, for example, and through our public information platforms na pwede na silang mag-register as voters. But the good news this time, Babo, is that with the relaunch ng iRehistro portal ng COMELEC, it's irehistro.comelec.gov.ph, yung mga kababayan natin who only need to update yung kanilang voter records. For example, di ba marami sa atin nag-change address between that period from the last elections. They don't need to go to the embassy in person if they only need to update some details sa kanilang voter record. They can actually do it online. So, yung buong gabay nasa website po natin sa londonpe.dfa.gov.ph, but if you will allow me, bibigay din po ako ng summary for the benefit of our viewers.
Yes,
so,
please, ma'am.
Kung nais ninyo na mag-update or mag-reactivate ng voter records ninyo, you can do it online. You can access yung iRehistro portal ng COMELEC. Again, it's irehistro.comelec.gov.ph. So, kailangan nyong i-fill out yung online form ni COMELEC. May option doon kung gusto nyong mag-update lang ng voter records or mag-reactivate. Pagkatapos nyong i-fill out yung napakaikling form, you can print that out, sign it, and then i-email ninyo two basic things, yung form na na-fill out ninyo at napirmahan, and then a scanned copy of the data page of your valid Philippine passport. Kung kayo po ay dual citizens, you have to include a scanned copy ng inyong order of approval or your identification certificate bilang pruweba na nag-reacquire kayo ng Philippine citizenship. And then, yung requirements na yon, maaari ninyong ipadala by email sa COMELEC. It's ov.concerns@comelec.gov.ph, and then si COMELEC will get in touch to schedule a verification ng identity, and that's it. So makakatanggap na tayo ng updated na records.
Yes.
But,
yung sinabi natin, ma'am, but we have to register in person. Do we need to have to set an appointment for that sa Philippine Embassy?
So,
You think?
let me clarify first. yung kailangan talaga required talaga, mandated talaga na magpakita in person. These are yung mga first time voters and those who need to have their biometric data captured by the
Okay.
system, like yung kailangan pang magpa-picture or yung kailangang mag-fingerprints. Ngayon, bukas po ang embassy during regular office hours. It's 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Pwede kayong dumiretso sa Building 10. You don't need an appointment for that. But we would appreciate na dala-dala nyo na ang kumpletong requirements. So,
Okay.
sa Building 10 po ito. And,
Okay.
opo.
What about, ma'am, let's say na-register ako, but apparently, nung last election, hindi ako nakaboto. For whatever
Okay.
reasons. Am I still required to register again, or it should be okay for the records? You just do it online.
Active pa rin yung record
Okay,
mo.
now that's clear.
Kasi, just to clarify, Babo, for our viewers, the only time na ma-deactivate the only time na ma-deactivate yung voter records is if hindi ka nakaboto for dalawang
Two.
successive elections.
Okay, that's clear. So,
That's
mga kabayan,
it. That's
2
clear.
elections successive.
Yes.
Ma'am, okay, I know we're really running on time. Running out of time.
Sige.
Anyway,
Sige, Babo,
tungkol
go
naman,
lang.
we talk about numbers because we're very
Yes.
particular about numbers. We know that it had been a problem and an issue on the number of registered voters who went to register, by the way, Filipinos. For the total number of Filipino documented or undocumented population in the UK, kokonti lang po, very, very few. That's why my question to you really, ma'am, in the last election, do we have any rough estimate of how many were able to register?
Okay. So, based on the 2019 statistics ng nakarehistro for the elections, sa UK and Ireland combined, we have around 30,000 registered
30,000
voters.
only.
Yes.
So that's roughly how many
30,000.
percent for the whole population of the Filipinos?
That's-
By the way, ma'am,
that-
one question. Undocumented and undocumented, are they included in this 30,000?
Yes, mixed total na po yung 30,000 na yon.
So regardless of whether I am a documented or undocumented, I can
Exactly.
register myself. It is allowed by law.
Yes, it is allowed by law kasi yung basehan for you to be a qualified voter in
Okay.
any Philippine elections is your citizenship. Hindi po yung
Citizenship.
immigration status.
Yan, very
It's your
clear, very clear.
citizenship.
Sa ating mga kababayan, citizenship
Yes.
lang po. Kasi marami
Opo,
nagtatanong.
citizenship. Opo.
Okay, so anyhow, ma'am, that I believe is very substantial, and I'm very happy that we have you with us as
My
our
pleasure.
guest. It's our honor. And I'm sure, ma'am, by this time, you have a hard time preparing for the that's already on May next year. Medyo, kung mga sa Bisaya, hagul na eh. Bisaya. But anyhow, we are still hoping that we may come out with substantial number, not just the 30,000 that you were saying. It's a very, very negligible percentage, if you like, of the number of our population of Filipinos in the UK. Sige, ma'am. On the last note, your message for the kababayan natin in the UK.
Yes. Siguro isang message lang para sa lahat nating mga kababayan. Hinihikayat po namin kayo na magparehistro upang bumoto sa nalalapit na 2022 Philippine presidential elections. Yung pagboboto po ay hindi lamang isang karapatan, ngunit isa po itong pagkakataon na makibahagi tayo sa paghubog ng kinabukasan ng ating bayan. So I hope that all of you will take this opportunity to heart and to take it seriously. Bukas po ang embahada natin until September 30 sa lahat ng mga gustong magparehistro upang bumoto. We're open from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Just head straight to Building 10 sa Sipat Street. That's SW1Y4HG. Pwede po kayong magparehistro. Please bring your complete requirements. Yung kompletong listahan po ay makikita ninyo sa aming website sa londonpe.dfa.gov.ph. Sa homepage mismo makikita nyo yung button na Halalan 2022. So once again, bumoto po tayo, magparehistro po tayo upang bumoto sa 2022 elections. Dahil ang kinabukasan ng Pilipinas ay nasa ating mga kamay. Yun
So
lang
there
po.
you are, no? So ma'am, thank you very much again on behalf of Britanya Ngayon. I know you're a very busy person. In spite of that, you gave us the time. And it's a very important message you gave us. You are a real victory and triumph in persona.
Maraming salamat din
Congratulations,
po sa
ma'am, and thank you very
opportunity.
much. So
Maraming
our
salamat
next
po.
episode will be a very interesting episode that will bring us travel all over UK. Yan na po ang program with Susan Pilaes Robinson, Susan's Blog. Next.
Belgravia is just as renowned for its world-famous florists as its flower-festooned streets. This September, it's taking that reputation and adding a fun, fabulous twist with the theme of Floral Fairground for Belgravia in Bloom. Expect a floral helter-skelter tower, a carousel complete with fairground horses, and even giant candy floss. Located in Hopkins Street in Belgravia. Makikita nyo ang different type of flowers and you can actually get it or buy it online. Ganda ng flowers, no? Bloom na bloom. And right now, it's still ongoing. There are a lot of activities going on. They have live music and until tomorrow. And in collaboration with the Royal Chelsea Flower Show, ginanap ito ngayong autumn because of the pandemic situation. Ayan. Siyempre, konting chika minute sa mga florists. And I'm taking you to the Lawn Street and Moldcomb Street where the floral carousel are showing. And that's in Moldcomb Street. You find different cafes, restaurants. At dyan natin makikita ang mga a little bit expensive actually. But it's a beautiful place. Ano yung tinuturo ko dyan? Pantechnicon. Yeah, that's a beautiful place to where you can dine in Japanese and Nordic type of food.
Hi, can I ask your name?
And syempre yan si Miss A.
In this beautiful
Amelia.
Belgravia in bloom. So what are you promoting?
My name's Amelia and I'm here this week to promote Belgravia in Bloom. This year is the Floral Fairground. So today this installation that I'm promoting is a collaboration between Neil Strain, the flower shop and florist, and the flower school Judith Blacklock. So people have been coming and just seeing the installation and just been taking photos and just really enjoying all the different sites.
Right.
And there's also different installations all over Belgravia.
Yes.
So you can actually like scan the QR code and it brings up an AR visual games.
Oh, okay.
So people can interact. It's been really good. Like people of all generations have been like loving it and just seeing what it's all about really, and then just being able to walk around Belgravia and see the different installations, the floral installations.
That's perfect.
Yeah, so
Would
you
you
can
like to invite all the
yeah, so
users?
you can head down to Belgravia. I will be here all week, so you can come and see us all, and just see all the different installations. It's just such a lovely thing to do, especially while the weather's sunny.
Yes.
So come down and see.
Oh, we're looking forward to come back and
Yes.
could you please invite our viewers?
Yes, so please watch Britanya Ngayon.
All right.
Yeah.
And that's a lovely floral carousel organized by the Belgravia Association. And by the way, Belgravia, it's located, if you want to visit the Belgravia, you can take Knightsbridge Tube Station or Hyde Park Corner Station. That's the nearest tube. If you're around in London, please visit them and watch all the floral shows along the different streets in Modcom Street, Holken Street, and ayan, ang elepante ni Rafa. Ayan, that's my favorite Rococo chocolates. That's interesting. Dahil Christmas na, you can visit them and get more chocolates as a Christmas gift. And this is the famous Peggy Porsche bake shop. It's located in Ebury, I think. And they actually have the academy where you can take the baking course. And that's it.
Founded in 2003, the company is headed by award-winning cake designer and author Peggy Porsche and her husband Brian Morrow. They're passionate about creating edible works of art for everyday indulgence, as well as special occasions, including christenings, baby showers, birthday parties. And like-minded bakers, they can come and learn Peggy's tried and tested tips and secrets, or complete one of Peggy's respective diploma courses. The Academy caters for all abilities from complete beginners to advanced students. Para sa Britanya Ngayon, Susan Pilais Robinson, Belgravia, London.
Thank you.
Hello! Ayan. Talaga namang si Susan na mulaklak. Okay. Habang nagpiprepare ang dalawa nating grupo, nasa si Tita Adel. Where's Tita Adel? Hello, Tita Adel. I'm from Canada. Bati muna, Tita Adel.
Walang sound si Tita Adel.
Sandali lang. May sound ba si Tita Adel?
Wala
Hello,
siyang-
Tita Adel.
Wala siyang sound.
Hello?
Ayun.
Yes.
Good. Hello, Tita Adel.
Hello, good morning from Canada. Good morning sa aking mga poging guests. At sa aking magagandang co-host ng Britanya Ngayon. Ready na ba kayo sa pagiling ng gigilingin kayo ng inyong Philcom advocate?
Sobra naman. Gigilingin. Wag mo na hinga-hinga. O, Tita, papakilala ko na ba? Pakiabot nga. Ayan. Tita, pakilala ko muna yung nasa kaliwa ko, ha? Siyempre, ang gwapong-gwapo.
Do the honor, Carol. Do the honor. Yeah.
Ang gwapong-gwapo, siyempre, naging chairman ng NFED UK noong mga panahon natin. At siya ngayon ang Head of Nursing Practice Development and Education and Clinical Skills ng Chelsea and Westminster Hospital at ng West Middlesex Hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, isang karangalang ipakilala ang nag-iisang Mr. Edwin de la Cruz. Okay. O, bati muna, Ed, bati.
Maraming salamat, Carol, at saka lahat ng mga host dito sa Britanya Ngayon. Binabati ko po lahat ang aking mga kaibigan, kapamilya, at lahat po ng mga sumusuporta sa Britanya Ngayon sa buong mundo. Thank you po sa pag-invite dito.
Thank you. Tita Adel, sa kanan naman ni Amy's Corner.
Of course. Sa kanan naman, gusto kong ipakilala ang the one and only Mr. Ronald Sipat, the new chairman ng NFED and also the managing director ng BDO dito sa UK. So, kinagagalak po namin i-welcome Mr. Ronald Sipat.
Maraming salamat, Ami. Good afternoon, Carol, Susan, Rafa, and Babo. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat dito sa Britanya Ngayon. Good morning dyan, Tita Adel sa Canada. At lahat po ng sumusuporta at tuluyang tumatangkilik dito sa Britanya Ngayon. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat.
Okay, Tita Adel, sabi mo nga, di ba, points of view with Adel Dueñas at ang topic niya, mga Filipino community leaders. Are they really committed or Committee. Okay.
Very exciting.
Exciting.
Ron,
Yes po.
being the newly elected chairman of NFID UK, how many organizations were involved this time? And what does it take to be a member of the prestigious organization, which I was also a former officer? Yeah?
Yes,
I,
former.
I can remember that, Tita Adel. I was one of your supporter during the time of your term as NPD UK chairman then. Well, Tita Adel, itong ating NPD UK ngayon, meron po tayong 86 basically member organizations. Kaya lang po yung pinaka-active ngayon is nasa 34. And we would like to take some effort po ulit na para yun, maging active po ulit lahat itong mga to. And yung membership po, nakakatuwa po ngayon dahil minsan siguro naging hindrance din yung membership fee, no? So for this year po, dito sa term ko po muna, i-waive muna.
Okay.
I-waive muna po natin yung membership fee and and ang objective po is to connect to as many as organizations in the UK, pati po yung ating mga corporate partners at business partners.
Campaign manager doon.
Philippine jury ay talagang mag-ano na.
Ayan na, si Tita Ana.
Ano natin, di ba, Edwin? We have connected to the organization head. Every party nila nandun tayo. Lagi natin nire-represent yung ating organisasyon. Kaya parang naging malapit tayo sa kanila. Hopefully, it will again resurface in Ronald's leadership.
Okay. Tita, I remember during Edwin's term, this is the most challenging time of NFID UK.
Yes.
But sabi nga natin, as a leader, Ed, how did you manage those? You know, kasi sabi mo nga dati, naaalala ko, we are formed, but yet we are forming. How do you manage the conflict? Ayan na.
That's a very good question. Thank you, Carol. I think ang maganda sa isang organization is we need to consider all the views and have a discussion of the different sides of different people at saka different organizations. However, meron nga tayong sinasabi na it's good to have a teamwork. We actually joined so many activities. In fact, during my term, we managed to get the NFID UK having the charity status.
Wow!
And I think that's something that we are so proud of. At saka isa pa, Ate Adel, I think yung parang kong sinasabi, gusto ko yung quotation ni Helen Keller na sinabi niya, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much.
So much. Yes.
Ayan, ang galing naman ng mga words of wisdom.
right.
O, Tita Adel, ano pa?
Ito naman, talagang bagay ito sa dalawang ito kasi busy sila in other capacities of their lives. Si Ron, meron pang as manager, director of BDO, and Edwin also is the head of nursing something in Westminster, in Chelsea. Now, my question, as a leader, the balance of life and handling conflicts within the organization, how do you manage it?
Oh, balance of life. O, diba? Dapat may love life, may family life.
Ayan. Mag-no-nosebleed na ako yata yan. Ako nag-answer
Sino
yan
na sasagot? Sige.
Sige, sagutin ko natin.
Sige.
In fact, tama ka dyan. Napakahirap na i-balance mo yung buhay mo. Lalo na ako, no? 7 days a week, basically, nasa trabaho ka. Meron pa akong nights of Rizal, meron pa akong Caviteños.
Ayan.
And then, ito nga yung MPID na dumating. In fact, nakagalitan ako ng wife ko nang nalaman. Okay lang sa kanya yung vice chairman ka dahil you just do the back office work and then suporta mo sa chairman. But now, ikaw well, you have to find time. Kaya nga minsan sinasabi natin, tama-tama rin sa tema natin ngayon, committed, no? So yung iba kasi, committed, lumiliit na, no? O kaya umiigse o yung Pero dyan mo makikita yung level of dedication.
Yes.
Para makita mo yung continuity ng commitment na sinasabi. Kasi pagka marami ka ng excuses, yun na yung kumikitid eh. Yung procrastination, laging sakala lang gagawin yan. O kaya, putting the blame to others, ayan na yung mga signs na medyo kumikitid na. Di ba? Instead na yung committed na sinasabi mo. But anyway, it's always a balancing act. Of course, yung nasa taas, pamilya mo, trabaho mo, kasi yun yung bread and butter. And of course, ito yung advocacy mo to help.
Okay, tama. Si Edwin kaya, balance of life.
I think I agree with what Ronald said. Totoo yan kasi lahat naman tayo ay volunteers dito.
Yes.
We're not being paid to run the organization and for the charity. So talagang dedication talaga ang maging isang leader. And I think importante dyan ang suporta ng pamilya, mga kaibigan, at ng buong organization. So I'm very lucky as well. I have a very supportive wife, Mylene. I'm sure she's watching today. And of course, my family. They're all watching today.
Oh, that's good. Wonderful.
So I think commitment is important. And at the same time, kailangan din natin yung tinatawag nating perseverance in this work. Meron din akong isang magandang word from Jackson when he said, great works are performed not by strength, but by perseverance.
Okay. Tiyagaan-tiyagaan, no?
Totoo yan, totoo yan.
Parang si Tita Adel, matsagaya magbenta ng ticket.
Ako naman palibhasa, nag-iisa lang, ito ang bilang maging part ka ng isang organisasyon, iyan ang nagbibigay sa akin ng lakas. Lalo na nakakatulong ako sa kapwa dahil dito sa organisasyon na kinabibilangan ko. Kaya ako talagang committed. Committed ako. Hindi yung
committed talaga.
Committed ang Tita Adel. So, I am very proud of you, dear leaders, kasi dapat talagang gampanan natin ang ating mga parang sinumpaang advokasya na maging tayo sa organisasyon natin, maging magandang leader, maging magandang example para tayo ay, lalo na ikaw, Ronald, because NFID was considered as the umbrella of the Philippine organization in the UK. So, we are expecting much from you.
Oh my God!
Yan!
Patay tayo dyan.
Huwag ka mag-aalala, Tita Adel, kasama ka namin sa paglalakbay nito.
Parang parang may challenge talaga.
And I think it's important that we need to support Ronald because he's the current chairman. And we need to make sure na talagang 100% inside.
Alam mo, Edwin, yun siguro yung advantage ko doon sa mga nauna nating predecessors. Ano yung pinagdaanan nila. Pero ako kasi ngayon, ang pinagmamalaki ko, ang dami kong kaibigan na sumusuporta. Dito na kayo. Britanya ngayon.
Yung follow-up questions na yun ni Tita Adel. So, ano naman ngayon ang platform ng NFID on your chairmanship, Ronald Sipat?
Kasi sabi kasi ni Edwin, during his time talaga, that was a time that NFID was able to
formation.
Tsaka nagkaroon ng charity. Tama, it was your time. Now, Ronald's term. Ano kaya ang meron sa NFID?
Well, ngayon, mabuti na tanong mo yan, Ami. Ang aming layunin ngayon ay ipagpatuloy yung stability. Nagpapasalamat ako sa mga predecessors, sa mga previous chairman, kay Christian, kay Edwin, kay Tita Adel, kay Kachino, because you have laid down the red carpet for us already, no? So, doon po sa term namin ngayon, titingnan po natin, being a charity organization, titingnan natin paano avail ng mga institutional grants para hindi po tayo doon sa maliliit na fundraising activity ang ginagawa lang kasi minsan saturated na rin po yun. No? So titingnan po natin yung mga institutional grant para magkaroon tayo ng enough funding so that we can help more sa community yung needs nila. No? So yun po yung aming ngayon. And then of course, more community engagement and integration. No? That is basically what we want to do in this term na kasama ko yung aming mga kasama sa NPID ngayon.
Kaya nga-invite namin Tito Ronald, Tita Adel.
Saying that, Ronald, you are always, I am always at your back.
Salamat po.
Wow.
Thank you.
O sige, last message sila Tita Adel, kasi actually itong dalawang magigiting na kalalakihan na katabi namin ni Amy, nako-conscious kami, no? So, ano naman ang mensahe nyo ngayon sa lahat ng mga nanonood sa atin para mas lalo pa sila maging aktibo bilang mga community leaders ng ating bansa?
Okay, so
We
shall I
have
start?
Edwin first.
Yeah, I think importante lang po sana na sa panahon ngayon, napakahirap po sa pandemic ng COVID-19. Kailangan po talaga nating magkaisa. Yung mga hindi pa nababakunahan pala, please magpabakuna na po kasi importante po talaga yon. However, kailangan talaga po nating maki-engage sa Filipino organization, especially with NFID UK, dahil talaga naman pong ang adhikain ay para tulungan ang mga Pinoy at lalong-lalo na po yung mga mahihirap na rin, especially sa Philippines na rin, to outreach in the future. So I hope that you will be able to support the organization, and at the same time, siguro kailangan talaga natin ng faith and perseverance.
Yes, I agree.
Thank you.
Tito Ronald.
Well, unang-una, nagpapasalamat po kami sa Britanya ngayon sa pagkakataon na ibinigay sa amin para makasama kayo ngayong hapon na talala ng Tita Adel. No? Well, sa Filipino organization, Filipino community in the UK, kakatok po kami sa inyo. Huwag niyo po kami pagsasara ng pinto. We will need all your support para po makakuha tayo ng maraming resources na pwede natin gamitin. At rest assured po na what we will do our best to showcase and to meet the vision of MPD UK, that is, to tap the potential and showcase it to the national government, to the international government, and of course, to the Philippines as well. Marami pong tulong na pwede tayong ipahayag sa kanila. Okay. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you. Tita, ano last message from you dyan sa Canada?
So, masasabi ko lang sa ating mga leaders, be always visible to the community, not invisible.
Visible.
Yan po ang aking masasabi.
Yan.
Okay.
Talagang commitment.
Committed dapat.
Talagang commitment
at
talaga.
Kikitin.
Yun.
Sige, tita magtatapos na tayo. So siguro, sino mga babatiin? Tito Ronald, Annie?
May mga
May sumisingit doon.
Ayun, may
Ano yan? Sino yung Rafa?
Si Nogomar Pronda Ramos.
Envy.
Okay.
Ano mo?
Ronald, hello Tita Adel and Carol and company.
Oh.
Yes.
Tita Nelly is watching. Ayan.
Yeah, bakit
Okay.
na po rin kumari ko, bumati dyan, nanonood, si Rosalina Juneda.
Charito Leonardo. One of our,
Charito Leonardo.
award natin yan, di ba? Okay.
Rosalina Juneda, Christian
Yes.
Estrada, hello.
Hi, Christian.
Yes.
Next time si Christian naman. Edwin, ayan na, nasa starstruck ako kay Edwin. Ganda kasi ng Edwin, ano yung mga final message mo, mga bati mo dyan?
Gusto ko lang po sanang sabihin, please support NFID UK, and at the same time, please give your faith with the new leader, Mr. Ronald Sipat.
Yes.
And we will ensure that we will support him through his term.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Tita Adel, so magpapaalam na tayo. Mag-say goodbye ka muna sa mga fans mo.
Hi sa mga pamilya dueñas dyan na nanonood sa Pilipinas. Sila Nelly, nandyan si Nelly of Cavitiños nanonood. Tapos, sino pa ba yon? Basta lahat ng kaibigan ko dyan sa London. Hello. Please continue watching Britanya ngayon.
Okay.
Salamat.
Thank you very much, Tita Adel.
Salamat sa naging guest kong pogi.
Oo, talagang bumiyahe sila, tita. But anyway, in behalf of Britanya ngayon, maraming salamat, Edwin and Tito Ronald. At asahan ninyo ang Britanya ngayon. Nakasuporta po kami sa NFID UK dahil naniniwala kami sa layon at hangad ng European Network of Filipino Diaspora.
Thank you.
And yung mga associations, mga Filipino associations who wants to join and feed.
Yes,
okay?
contact.
You can contact Britanya ngayon or you can contact directly and feed.
So we can help liaise
And
you,
Ronald,
okay?
announce
So thank you.
what is this? You're bowling, you have a bowling tournament. Yeah.
Yes, tuloy po yan. Yan po yung aming unang engagement sa Filipino organization. Kasi nakita po namin yung sports especially kay bowling, ang mabilis na pagsama-sama uli ng ating mga organization. And we will roll out that from England. We will roll out to Wales, Northern Ireland, and Scotland as well. No?
Okay, thank you. All right. Thank you so much.
From Canada, thank you very much.
Okay, out. Original position. Ready. Hi, maraming salamat. Okay.
So inspiring, ano?
Oo.
Galing talaga
Napakagandang
ng mga-
talakayan.
Ang mga leaders.
Ang galing ng mga leaders natin. O sige ha. O, talaga namang kumota si Babo kanina kay Consul
Oo,
Stacy.
thank you very
Ang ganda.
much,
Thank you,
Vice Consul Stacy.
At si Rafa, si Amy. By the way, eto na. Ang tunay na champion. Makakasama natin. Nandiyan ba siya? Excited na kami.
The pride and the victory.
Yay! Siyempre, hindi kami tatapusin kung wala ang the champ. Ladies and gentlemen,
Idol,
Miss
idol
Mervic Monocillo.
Idol!
Idol. Mervic.
Maraming salamat. Britanya Ngayon. Thank you so much to each.
Walang sound si Mervic.
Okay, yeah. Okay, there, yeah.
Hello! A pleasant good
Ayun!
afternoon to each and every one of you. Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Britanya Ngayon, massive congratulations sa inyong programa, and I'm so proud to be part of this today, and not only today but will be part of your forever events and activities.
Okay.
Maraming salamat. It's an honor.
Mervic, talaga naman sabi mo nga kanina, di ba? Matagal ka ng champion sa Iloilo, no? Tinapatan mo si Susan. Si Amy, tapat na tapat. So, what made you inspire to once again sing and be on stage and, on the stage by yourself?
Yeah, actually, una, it was only a joke kasi sabi ko nga, matanda na ako para sa mga ganitong mga klaseng entablado at pa-contest, yeah. But age doesn't defy your dreams and your passion. And my husband, who is really very supportive, sabi niya sa akin, Nay, nakuha mo na, nahakot mo na lahat ng national awards. Kahit saan, pabaling-baling, you are a national champion. Isa na lang ang hihingiin ko. Sabi niya, sana magkaroon ka ng isang international accomplishment sa larangan ng pagkanta and performing. So kaya ayun, by 2018 I represented United Kingdom sa World Championship of Performing Arts.
Okay.
At awa naman ng Diyos, the first Filipina na nakapatong sa stage for the grand finals dito sa United Kingdom.
Galing natin, Mervic. Oh.
Maraming salamat talaga. And yes, so singing has been my life. Ito nga yung medication ko. Sabi nga nila, I have been unwell for the past week. Pero sabi ko nga, pipilitin kong tumayo, pipilitin kong kumanta. And of course, pag umpisa ng pagbuka ng bunganga ko, parang gumagaling ka araw-araw.
Ayan,
So,
di ba? Galing.
yeah. Yeah, music is my medicine.
Anong unang kanta mo sa amin, Merv? Sige.
Actually, I've chosen 3 very beautiful classic songs. Ang isa is sung by Celeste Legaspi. Yeah. And ang pasasalamat sa music. But this one, I think this one's the very special song that I would like to dedicate to each and every one of you. And this is a Celeste Legaspi classic, which states na kahit sa pagtanda mo at kahit nasa tuktok ka na, kailangan mo pa rin sabihin sa lahat na sana'y nandiyan lang kayo palagi para magmahal sa akin. Yan.
Wow! Classic para kay Susan yan. O sige na.
Oo,
Go,
Susan!
Mervic. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all together. Let's all welcome Miss Mervic Monocillo.
Thank you so much. So this one's for all of you. A Celeste Legaspi classic. Minsan ang minahalay ako. And again to Britanya Ngayon, maraming salamat sa pagkakataon. isang sandali na makatikim ng pagmamahal, matapos ang luhang ipinagpalit. Ang sandali di naman magtagal, ang yakap mo'y hahanap-hanapin. Akala ko ang mundo ay akin, ngunit hindi pala ganyan. Kay bilis makalimutan na minsan minahal ay ako. Ano na lang yung kaunting pasakit, kung katumbas ay pagmamahal. Pag-ibig mo ay aking langit, kahit buhay ko ay handang isugal. Ang himig mo'y aking aawitin, habang ako ay kakailanganin. At kung ako'y iyong saktan, ito may gawing dahilan, pagkat minsan ang minahal ay ako. Ang lingap mo'y hahanap-hanapin sa entablado, kung minsan ay sa akin. At kung ako ay malimutan, kahit sa awit, kung man lamang iyo sana matandaan, bago tuluyan lumisan na minsan ang minahal ay ako. Sanay sa akin, at kung ako ay malimutan, kahit sa awit, kung man lamang iyo sana matandaan, bago tuluyang lumisan at minsan minahal ay ako. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Oh gosh. Oo, and thank you everyone. Okay na ba tayo? O kakanta ba ng isa? But anyway, habang we're ending, I would like to say thank you to each and every one of you, and thank you to the music. Thank you all Filipinos here in the United Kingdom. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Paano po patatahimikin ang isang bunsong iyakin? Uhunihan ng inay ng lalari-lari. Paano mo patatahanin ang pagtatampo ni Neneng? Aawitan ka't pasalamat sa kakantahin. Sa mga indayog tayo'y napapasayaw, at sa labis na galakay napapasigaw. Ang mga kirot na puso ay lumilipad upang mayatid ang natutupad. Salamat musika, lahat ng panahon maaasahan ka. Salamat musika, itong munting mundo ay kathanang isip ay hindi sapat upang mabuhay ang daigdig. Ang magagandang tanawin at mga tulang malalim, kukulangin din upang tayo ay aliwin. Ani ng kayamanan di madadala, ani ng kagandahan pansamantala. Ang katahimikan ba ay may magagawa upang ihayag ang nadarama? Salamat musika, lahat ng panahon maaasahan ka. Salamat musika, itong munting mundo ay napapasiglan. Oh, salamat musika, itong ng panahon maaasahan ka. Salamat musika, itong munting mundo ay napapasigla. Salamat musika, salamat musika, salamat musika. Salamat!
Bongga! Mervic! Grabe, alam mo, sana next time, sana
Live na
talaga
live na
live
live
na
na
talaga at wala na kaming oras. Pero ano yung last message mo sa mga sinabi mong katulad mo talagang kumakanta hanggang ngayon?
Do you have any gigs?
Umaarangkada yan sa YouTube. Mervic, tell us about it.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm being paid professionally to sing sa sessions live. I'm also open sa Facebook ko at sa YouTube ko. So if you have all the apps uploaded, sana makita nyo ako sa lahat ng mga performances ko. And most especially sa sessions live. And sa lahat po ng mga nandito, that yun nga sinasabi ko, ang edad po ay hindi balakid para po matuntun natin kung ano ang ating panaginip. But always make sure that when you sing and when it's your passion, you have to give it all. Lahat ibibigay. Para naman yung appreciation na nasatisfy mo yung self mo at yung viewers mo, yung listeners mo, 100% more than 100% palagi. So maraming salamat!
Thank you!
Thank you!
Okay.
Thank you so much!
See you, bye!
See you and hopefully your concert with Mitoy soon, okay?
Yes!
Grabe na ito, Ro. Kita mo naman yung mga guests natin.
Oo nga.
Yes,
Ang gagwapo.
yes.
At syempre, di tayo
Oo
pangulit.
nga.
Magaganda.
Diba? Alam mo naman yung mga
Team na team talaga. Ano bang magiging segment itong ating mga gentlemen?
Magkakaroon na sila ng segment. O sige,
Oo nga.
Mga salamat pala sa kaibigan ko, Laura Ocampo from the Philippines watching us. All, syempre, mga kamag-anak ko at mga kapatid ko. Thank you for watching. Any?
Yeah, sa Akma, kina Warren and Romy, Warren Windsor, Sararan sila, pati nagpapag-greeting sila. Hello.
Okay.
And sino pang mga gustong pumate?
Si Edwin Bate.
Pagbigyan natin muna si Edwin, ang mga
Okay, I
guests.
think I would like to say shout out sa mga bumati kanina sa live feed. Maylene, my lovely wife.
Sana all.
Si Nanay Crispina, Mami Melba, Ate Ellen from the Philippines, all our viewers na say hello kanina.
Sa Espanya.
Pati Spain.
Oh, galing.
Viva España.
Viva.
Okay.
Tito Ronald.
Tito Ronald.
Yeah, shout out also to Nelly, Seran Pami, sa Caviteños, UK. Kay Christian Estrada, our advisor now, and of course, Attorney Novo Ramos na secretary ng NTV ngayon.
Ayun.
Okay.
At sa lahat ng trustees ng NTV.
Maraming salamat.
O sa mga fans ko naman,
sige, ano na yung fans
Gina
mo?
Juson. Gusto niya si Peggy Portion. Pinapanood niya pala sa Instagram yon.
Okay.
Yan. Thank you, Gina.
O, Amy, yung mga baluarte mo.
Ako naman, first and foremost, yung mga sponsors po namin,
Of
Kabayan
course.
Remit,
Kabayan,
Manila Supermarket,
Tita Dottie and
Tita
Tito Sosimo.
Yes, and ano pa yung isa?
Tindahang Pinoy,
Tindahang
Tita
Pinoy.
Ventura.
Yes, Fred
Oh, yes, si
Ventura.
Tita Adel, mga
Tita
pila.
Adel.
Oo.
Oo. At saka yung mga fans ko po sa Pilipinas.
Fan sila, grabe.
Dito sa UK, you know, the support ko clan from Bicol and Manila. Maraming salamat sa pagtangkilik yung mga kaklasiko sa Pangasinan. Maraming salamat. And yung isa kong kaklase, sa matalik naming kaibigan, namatayan ng ina. So, condolence, Beth.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. But anyway, maraming salamat
Yung
po.
host natin, ano?
Happy birthday
Watching
bukas,
us.
Rafa!
Happy birthday to you!
Bukas pa yun.
Kasaya, Tita Adel.
Yes, of course, thank you. I would like to say thank you, of course, to my Pilbridge community, Pilbridge Nurses community, to all my officers, sa aking group na kapamilya, sa pool, sa BFF, kay Tito Eugene, and alam ko, lahat ng mga followers ko, thank you so much. Kasi hindi ko na kayo hindi ko kayo may isa-isa na babanggitin, pero maraming salamat po.
Mervic, say bye.
Yes, say bye-bye. And again, to Mr. and Mrs. Philip Cordes and Queen Rexy, they're also a massive support for me sa aking sessions live. At talagang financially and everything, they support all the shows that we have. So, hello sa inyong dalawa, and thank you so much to all the Filipinos here in the United Kingdom. Maraming salamat. Most especially po sa aking pamilya at sa aking pong pinakamamahal na husband, Mr. Russell Monocillo. At sa lahat ng aking mga anak. Thank you! Congratulations sa inyong lahat!
Milagrosa, Tito Romy, and Miss Aramos, maraming salamat.
Salamat.
Okay,
Sir
mag-extra na kami, ha? O, Tita Adel, standby ka lang dyan. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng tumutok at naging bahagi ng Britanya ngayon. Karangalan namin makasama sina Edwin at Ronald, mga iniwang aral at inspirasyon naway maging silbi sa ating paglilingkod sa mga Pinoy sa buong Britanya. Ako, si Carol Panday.
Sa lahat ng mga frontliners at key workers na nagbuwis ng buhay para sa bayan, magigiting na bayani ng National Health Service, we are very proud of you. Ako po si Amy Balyao.
Kung may tanong kayo, ipagbigay alam sa amin. Ang Britanya Ngayon, kaakibat niyo upang isyong dapat tinawagin, diwanagin at impormasyong dapat malaman, aming ihatid sa inyo. Maraming salamat, Vice Consul Stacy Garcia, Babo, Gamboa.
Tibay ng pananampalataya, lakas at inspirasyon ng mga Oragon, Bicol United UK. Maraming salamat po kay Presidente Councilor Danny Pabor at Vice President Edwin sa lahat ng mga officers. Ako po si Rafa.
At sa vlog ko, dapat lagi ninyong subaybayan dahil marami pa akong pwedeng ibahagi sa inyo. Ang buhay, mas gaganda, sasaya at magiging makulay. Basta game lang sa bawat lakwatsa na ihahandog ko sa inyo. Susan Pilais Robinson.
Buong pasasalamat naman ang papaabot ko sa aking dalawang panauwing pandangal at sana abangan lagi ang points of view with the Philcom Advocate. Maraming salamat, Ronald Sipat and Edwin Dela Cruz. Mabuhay kayong dalawa. Mabuhay ang lahat ng Philippine organization. Ito si Adelina Duenas, ang Philcom Advocate.
Ate Mervic?
Mervic?
Yes. Oo. Nakapagsalita na ako. But again, I'm so proud sa inyong lahat, Sir Edwin, Kuya Ronald, who have been a great support to all the Filipino communities. Talagang saludo po ako sa inyong dalawa. At lahat po ng pangaral na ibinigay ninyo sa akin na every time na nagkakausap tayo, I will continue po to lead by that. So maraming salamat.
Thank you. Ako si Amy Balyao.
Babo, Gamboa.
Carol Panday.
Rafa.
Susan Pilais Robinson.
Adel Duenas.
Ronald Sipat.
Ito ang Britanya Ngayon.
Laban.